All right. DJ
Okay, so
SlyFox, DJ Vaughn Doom, aka Taylor Von Vesticle. What's up? What we doing tonight? What we talking about?
okay, well, Facebook was a been an interesting place today, for lack of a fucking better word.
How so? They were talking about the football or basketball. What were they talking about? What made it
You
interesting?
know, election, this, that, and third. So I've been seeing. I'm gonna jump right to the point. What I was on about the live is I saw some folks posting. I saw this post multiple times. It said, if you don't understand why your gay friends are scared right now, then you don't have gay friends. You just know gay people, which is absurd to me, for several different reasons. But I'm genuinely curious what these people think is going to be different. Like what rights as gay people they have that are going to be taken. It's like they literally think that they're going to be hunted and thrown into fucking concentration camps or something like that, dude. Like,
I
and I,
mean,
and I asked people on my live, and even this guy jumped on who happens to be gay and he's Hispanic, and he's like, Gays, blacks, Hispanics, we're all scared." And I'm like, why is he hunting down minorities too? Like, what's the deal? And he's like, he straight up told me, "I don't really have an answer."
this is something, in my opinion, that is bigger than the election, which is weird. But people are scared for what reason in particular? I have no idea. Um, we have had Trump in office for 4 years, and oh my God, the world was so bad. But did you die? I mean, that's my answer to it. If you want to, you can survive this. I mean, like literally, we've done it already. So I feel like people attach themselves to things that they really don't know why they attach themselves to it and ride it out. Um, as a black man, which if you look at the voting demographics, black men voted um, highly uh, the for the Democratic candidate, and black women even more so. But my thing is, I live in Texas. I understand that Texas is a red state. Texas is going to vote Democratic. I mean Republican. Sorry,
Republican, yeah.
and it is what it is. I'm from Arkansas. The only time in the last, I want to say century, but I'll just go to the last time we had an Arkansas. The only time we had an Arkansas president. The last time that Arkansas wasn't a red state was when the two terms that Bill Clinton served.
We turncoat just to support our boy, huh?
Hey, if Bubba's running, we're gonna support him. So, but as
Fuck
soon
out of here. We did that, didn't we?
before that and after that, always been a red state. So the outrage, I just don't understand the outrage. I guess maybe I'm not taking it serious enough, but I just don't understand the outrage. Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock did a skit on Saturday Night Live back in 2016 where Trump won an election, and the white people in the thing was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe this and this and that," and they were like sitting on the couch like, "Makes sense, I get it," because I mean, like, what do you expect? Like, you talk about the minorities and the who has the most power and all that, but if 92% of African American women vote for Kamala Harris, and I don't remember the number, but more than half of the African American, it was 20, it was like 80% African American men vote for Kamala Harris, and then you had the Hispanic vote. That was the vote because it was the same. The white women, it was more even. It was like 54% or something. And don't quote me on these numbers because I looked at it and was like, huh, makes sense. And then I moved past it because life, you know. Um, white men, Trump, high. Hispanics votes. That's what people
Now
consider.
hold on, there we had a whole thing that was white dudes for Kamala.
You already know how you know my guys. What I told you earlier, black guys for Trump, and I was like, cool. I wish I would have knew them before they got together. I would have designed their shirts and got some money off of it. But the reality of it is who does who you vote for. Hopefully benefits you, not oh my god, my friends this and my friends that. Like let's keep it real. We're Americans. Anywhere in the world that you go, they're more worried about their fellow man than us. Just keeping it real. Um, hold on, I have to get the baby. Go ahead and talk.
Nah, I mean that's about all I had on that part though. I didn't vote for nobody. Um, I was gonna laugh at the memes either which way things went. Like no matter who won, shit was gonna hit the fan. People were gonna be pissed off. But I wonder now, like, I guess wonder why people seem to have the audacity to think that they deserve more than the fucking majority. And that's not just about this. I mean, like, I mean, dealing with everything. And I kind of think I think of it this way. I wouldn't go to fucking I wouldn't go to fucking Ethiopia and be like throwing a fucking fit, being like, you know what? There ain't enough white representation here. Like I know it's mostly Ethiopian people here, but I don't go throwing a fucking fit because there's no representation for me being the minority there. I don't know why people have got it in their fucking heads that like they're owed that. Like I would never do that.
Remember,
I would never be in a place where I was the minority and say that I should be something else or be treated better because of that. Like,
well,
God
in your
damn it,
case,
I went to the fucking Hobson family reunion. I never went up in there and be like, huh, y'all should be playing more white people music, because I'm here. Like, see how fucking stupid that sounds? Like,
but check this out though. In your case, being, hey, hush, Jeff, hush. Being of German American descent, you're in the minority. Hush, girl. Hey, I'm talking. Girl, girl, we're gonna fight, and I'm gonna win. I'm telling you right now. And
she's gonna say E.
oh, you know she's gonna say E. That's her favorite. But in you being a German American, even though it's like 7 generations removed or whatnot, stand up. You're still the minority. This is the thing that I don't get about Americans is that you can have a Southern Caucasian American saying go back to Africa, but if I said
Whoa,
go back to
whoa.
Germany, I would sound like a complete idiot, right? So I mean,
To
like
me, to me, it sounds the same because it
who
is the fucking same.
who would really who's the Native American? What is that a word? Wait, did I just say something? The Native American is a minority in America, which is crazy.
That is crazy. And
So,
my nana was native, so I think I got claim on that one too. I'm a minority on that one too. Damn it.
yeah. But my overall point is you can't really. I, You can, by all means, every American is entitled to do whatever they want to do because America, freedom, whatever. But I think that more people should take the vote as this. Vote for who you want to vote for. They win, good. They lose, darn. We'll try to get more people next time. Because that's what happens. You lose, you move forward, and then hopefully next time you win. It's like for me, like my sports teams. I want this guy to don't laugh. I was throwing you. I want Arkansas Razorbacks to win, but I know the reality. Are we gonna win when we're in the SEC playing against Alabama and Georgia and Texas now? And no, until we get better people. And that's I feel like that's how America is with um, Trump came through. He was a joke in a lot of people's eyes, but he said things that touch people who, in the majority, are jokes in people's eyes. So they identified with it like, oh my god, this guy gets me. So of course he's gonna win. You got America is funny. Being a veteran, I was in service with a lot of guys who everyday life you would consider them a loser, but because what they did and the ranks and service, people that call them a loser, you would get chastised by the general population because, hey, respect the veterans. We got Veteran Day next Monday or something, right? So I think it's funny how when you do the research of just who served in the military and who's a veteran and whatnot, what do you actually get for that? You get to vote just like everybody else, and you get to be represented just like everybody else. Uh, I don't know. It's funny that the veterans get Veterans Day, but presidents get President's Day because they were elected by everybody. Um, it they make it a joke. America makes it a joke. You got Veterans Day, but you got Pride Month. Oh my God, you guys served. You served our country.
Oh man,
Some of
maybe
you
good thing
died.
we're not on live for this one.
Right? No, no. And this it doesn't matter if we're live or not because I'm going to post it, and then people are going to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
it.
yeah. Of course, I know,
You
I know.
got you served time. You served the country. You did good things and this and that. We recognize you Veterans Day. You can go to Denny's and get a free meal, and then once that day's over, like don't show up late at 8 p.m. You can't get that free meal no more. But we get Pride Month. There's not a knock on the Pride. I have gay friends. Of course, that's what people say when they want to sound woke. But I have gay friends.
I have a black friend.
I have right. I have gay friends. I have, and we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, yeah.
It's borderline ridiculous to feel like, as a veteran, that you get a, a special treatment when you get a day and people can complain about unfair treatment and they get a month. We got Black History Month and they gave us the shortest month of the year. Um,
Fuck, they did, didn't they?
I don't know, man. It's
Damn, I
in
never even
true
thought of
in
that.
true
It's fucking
American
February.
fashion.
Fuck.
Get in where you fit in, and I'm not. You can't surprise me with this election. Like I'm not surprised. Um,
I'm thinking like the fucking pawn stores guy, like for Black History Month. He's like, best I can do is 28 days.
hey, don't let it be illegal if you get an extra day, man. Um, no,
And you know, I was gonna talk some shit this year too. I was like, huh. I was literally I was just stoking some flames on Facebook, but I was like, huh, y'all really just gonna let them take Juneteenth on y'all like that, huh?
brother. When I tell you, I'm not. How can one literally see the stuff you see on a regular day? This is not me being a black man. This is everyday American citizens see the stuff you see and not realize like, oh, we have a racism problem. Not, and that's not me talking about the election or whatnot because um, we're still the minority, believe it or not. You can have 100% black votes for Kamala Harris, and you still lose the election if everybody else vote opposite. So that's not a big deal in my opinion. My thought is you can't get mad when she lose, and then you go, people are stupid because this and that. Well, some people vote because of their tax bracket. If I was a
Well,
if I was rich, you damn sure right I would be voting for Donald Trump because he's gonna do things to make sure that my money stays my money. I'm not, so whatever. If I if and this is obviously if I'm a black person who believes that Kamala Harris is going to make a change for the better and it's gonna make a difference in my overall life, like oh my god, because she's the president, my life is gonna be better, then I'm gonna vote for her. But luckily, I have a brain, and I know that both of those fuckers ain't doing nothing for me.
they ain't.
And yeah, like people are so I don't want to say brainwashed because I have friends on both sides, but dude, you sit there and make this shit your life. You have a real life. Like, go be with your family and enjoy that. And you sitting here
Oh
worrying
yeah, dude.
about
We all got people on Facebook that are like unfriending people for being happy about who won the election type shit, you know?
that's crazy to me. I'm not gonna go to work and have a migraine because who's the president? Somebody who, hey, by the way, in my life, 38 years on this earth, I've never met a president. I've never shaken hands with a president. I've never had a president say, "Hey, veteran, security guy, graphic designer guy, DJ guy, I respect you and what you do." Never had that, it's not something that I strive for. I feel like everybody has a job, and these people are making these people more than they are. Just like the I'm about to say something controversial. Just like the Beyonce fans are making Beyonce more than she is. She's a fucking artist. She makes music. Okay, get over it. I'm a Lil Wayne fan, but if he does something that sucks, I have the brain power to say, "Bro, that sucked." It's like,
Yeah,
oh
like
my
I
god,
love you, Lil Wayne, but you know
you
that
could
was
have done
bullshit.
better.
It was bullshit, and we all know it.
Right, right. So the idea that these politicians are superstars, rock stars, whatever, I don't hold no weight in that because rock stars shouldn't get that kind of treatment either.
Well,
Taylor
you're
Swift,
taking it from appreciating them as an artist, like as is normal, you know, for anybody. That's how rock stars become rock stars. But then you're talking about the balance where it crosses the line into idol worship,
right?
like straight up idol. And you're talking about how people have done that with these presidents as well, like same fucking way.
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. People want to idolize celebrities, and I never really got that myself anyway. I mean, I seem to have met just as cool of people than the movie, probably cooler than the movie stars really are, you know, just on my own out here in the real life.
yeah.
So I
Let me
don't get
ask you
the
this.
idolizing strangers who you haven't met. It's not my thing, but
I'm gonna ask you a question, and I want your honest opinion.
okay.
What is the Donald Trump won, right? So I'm gonna attack him. That's how I'm gonna go. So Donald
Okay.
Trump won the election. What did Donald Trump say in 2024 to make him the guy that you would want to go out and vote for? The policy. Give me a policy that's like, oh my God, I'm voting for Donald Trump.
I mean, you're asking the wrong guy because I don't keep up with none of that shit. Like I said, I'm just here to laugh at the memes. Like I didn't vote. I ain't about that. So I'm just not the right person to ask about that.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something.
I didn't even
As
keep
a,
up with the debate. I just heard notes about it that were fucking funny. You know, I was just here for the memes. That's just me though.
Now I'm about to make it a thing. As a Caucasian gentleman in his late 30s in Arkansas, you didn't vote. What does that do for your demographic? Absolutely jack shit. You're in Arkansas, a white guy. Your demographic is voting for Trump. Period. It is what
The
it is.
black guys that are voting for Trump here too. Come on, let's not kid ourselves. Everyone here is voting for Trump,
It's
dude.
a red state. It's a red state. I'm in Texas. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm gonna go. You know what? Beyonce's from Texas. Maybe, just maybe, the Blues are gonna win Texas.
We went full circle with Beyonce. We took her there.
Right. I mean, she's from Houston, so you gotta respect that gangster. But my thing is, what is gonna make Texas a blue state? What? How can you make Texas a blue state? You can't. You have
Uh,
you
yeah, I
have
don't think there's enough room in Austin to to
brother,
move more people
brother.
in from California.
When I tell you, in the last 4 years, I've personally met at least 25 people who moved from California to Texas because of the election. And I said this, sir, let me ask you a question. You voted for Trump, I'm guessing. Yeah. All right, and you're upset because you voted in your state, and your state as a whole didn't vote for him. Yeah. So I'm moving to Texas so my vote can be counted. I feel like that's counterintuitive. I feel like you should be where you can change the vote, not just add to the vote. This is my thought process. I don't know. In my head, I feel like if I'm a Trump supporter and I live in a blue state, I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay there because every vote counts, is what they told us back since 2000. Every vote counts. I am going to try my damnedest to
Yeah,
make.
but see, you're actually dismantling the machine that way, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm
Them,
thinking logically.
they're just thinking about gassing up whichever side they want without thinking of
Yeah.
strategically taking down the opposition.
You know what? Trump beat Trump won California by 3,700 votes. I'm leaving that place so I can go to a place where he won by 20 million votes, and I'm gonna add to that. That's stupid as fuck, but they don't hear that. They
Yes,
don't see that.
I want to be one of those 20 million instead of
Right. Like
take away one of the 3,000. Yeah.
logically, I'm appalled, and maybe we should do this when we have people who voted one way or the other based on something. And I don't even care what you voted for. I can sit here and honestly say the majority of the people that I know who voted for Kamala Harris voted for her because she's a black woman. And then I will sit here and say, you voted for her because she's a black woman. They'll be like, no, I voted for her because of this and this and this. And I'm like, but
So when you call people out for that you know damn well only voted for that reason, you call them out for it, then they change tone on you. Like, no, it's not that.
if you combat emotions with facts, there's no combation. You can't combat that. But at the same time,
No.
as me, I'm not for or against. I want right. My thing is right, right. So what has Trump done? What did Trump do in those 4 years that he was in office that made your life better? That's where I'm at. For people who voted for Trump in the 4 years that he served, what did he
Oh
do to
no,
make your life better?
them gas prices were pretty fucking fire. I can't even lie.
Right? Okay, you go there. You go gas price.
Like
But
that was a thing.
then you go to the demographics and the locations. You got people who lived in areas where driving vehicles wasn't even a Amish. Did you see the Amish people with the horses and carriages with the Trump support flags?
No,
You
what?
don't got
Hold
shit to
up.
do with
I
gas
was about
prices.
to say those people don't fucking vote. What are you talking about? Was it photoshopped or was it a joke?
I hopefully, because you know how
Someone just decorated them up for that for the sake of being funny. Like, see, even the Amish are doing it. You know
not
that's
only
not a thing,
not
bro.
only that,
Hold up.
but they use the Been
Have you
spending
ever met
most
those
of our
people? We don't,
life living in the Amish paradise. They use that in the background. So
of course they did. You'd have to.
I'm gonna send you that one. But
But they okay, so they don't have Amish down here in Arkansas around home,
no, not
Prescott.
in our area.
That
No.
not that I know of, but we do around certain places around here, within an hour or so from here.
Hmm.
We have Mennonite people around here. Do you ever see any of those people? The
First and
Mennonite?
foremost, I have no idea what the hell Mennonite is. It sounds like some shit from Krypton. But
Dude, they're like the Amish, dude, but they drive trucks. Like they all have big, nice truck, and they're hard workers, like carpenters and shit like that, bro. I'm telling you, they're
bro,
they're like the
let me
Amish.
say this. Let me
They
say
just
this.
they don't wear
Commit,
hats and they have trucks, and that's it. Like
commit,
that, they still don't do secular music or any of that shit.
commit
They
to the cause or don't commit to the cause. Stop being indecisive and just split your shit. If you
they're
want to
just
be
their own
Amish,
thing, man.
be Amish.
Just because you haven't heard of it, don't mean it's not a thing, bro. They've been around for a long fucking time.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't even give a damn. Whatever they're happy with, whatever makes them happy, makes me happy. That's
I
the kind of
guess,
person I am.
dude.
But
They're but they're
why
real though.
stress? Why
I
stress?
mean,
Why stress? Why do you go to work the next day and just huff and puff all day because somebody won? Somebody that don't know you will never know your name, never give a damn about what you do personally, knows your name. Ah, God. Ugh. Ah, can't believe that fucker
I
won.
got way too much shit in my own life to huff and puff and fucking cry about, bro. Like that's that's the realest of talk is I have enough problems to be fucking worried about that.
You see this?
Yeah, that's an E problem.
All damn day. But guess what? Trump didn't say anything in his running to make me go, because of this, I'm gonna vote for him.
You're not
Anyways,
scared that Trump's gonna come get your baby, bro? Because
no,
that's the
she's
way
not
people are
Haitian.
acting out here, bro.
She's not Haitian, and she's not eating cats and dogs, so I'm not worried about it. Are you eating cats and dogs? No, she says she's not. So I don't think he's gonna come take her. She's not illegal. She was born in Fort Worth, Texas. So I think we're good on that. You was born in Fort Worth? No? Oh, I think you were.
I
Um,
think she was.
yeah. So I'm not worried about none of these new laws passing. She's not aborted. Obviously, she's here. Um, now, the people who have those issues, me and my wife, we can't have no more kids. Abortion law is out of my mind. I have family members who can. So, yeah, by all means, do your due diligence. But the problem I have with the abortion situation is that there are more than one, more than two, more than three, and you can keep going, ways to figure it out before you get to abortion to make it a problem where I feel like I'm not. Hold yourself accountable.
I agree with that.
Hold yourself accountable for banging penis number one, penis number two, and penis number three before you worry about the abortion.
This really sounds like a conversation I was having earlier today too. My cousin's wife was saying, like talking about having mandatory for teenagers of a certain age till they get to an adult age, having them on birth control for males and females. And I was like, you know what? I'm cool with that. Like mandatory birth control for
And this
fucking
is the thing.
teenagers. They're stupid. They don't know what they're
They,
doing. Fuck
but
yeah.
this is the thing. They don't want kids until they get with somebody who says some crazy, stupid stuff that say, "Man, I want kids," and then they go, "Me too."
No, people just
Live your
fucking
life
teenagers hooking up, fucking have kids
you
by accident all the fucking time
by
without wanting them.
accident. Yes, and yeah, I'm gonna tell you what. If they did the do, and they didn't want, oh, I got 10 minutes, 10 minutes, and we gotta get out of here. But if they did the do and didn't want kids, guess what? Now you're protected. Now you're protected. But because somebody that you don't like made that a rule, now it's a problem. Like, bro, stop. I do
Yeah.
honestly, as a black man, I do think Donald Trump is an extremist to one side. I can say that. But the more and more I actually do research, is not Donald Trump. It's Donald Trump supporters. Now, the problem with that, the problem with that
That's like
is
a good video game having just a toxic fucking fan base. Like the game's
right,
still good, even though you guys that like it are fucking assholes.
right. So the issue that I have with that argument is that his fan base came from somewhere. You don't just get a fan base by being a nice guy. Your fan base comes from you got people that identify with what you say, what you do, and you got a bunch of racist fucks. You had the KKK come in and be like, "Yeah, we support Trump." Right? Right? Trump and Trump was like, I mean, all they said, they asked him one thing. They said,
Thanks for the vote.
no, no, no. And denounce the KKK. He didn't do that. So therefore,
I mean, yeah, bare minimum. I mean, if it was me, I would have been like, I don't fucking know y'all.
I don't
You know
fuck
what
with
I'm
him.
saying?
Period,
Like, I
right?
don't fuck with y'all,
One
dude.
thing. That's all you gotta say. I don't fuck with
That's
him.
all you had to say.
But due to the fact that he didn't say that, that lets me know you fuck with him, right? Just like Megan, Megan didn't want to be at that club because oh
You
boy,
go back to the bar.
Megan, no. But but guess what? Trump, you got the KKK right here, and they got their hoods on and shit, and they want you to come outside, and you like, I mean, I'm not gonna stay inside. I'm just gonna. Okay, so you fuss with them. That's all I'm saying. That's it. Just say that and get past it. But you know, you can't say I don't mess with them because of one side or the other. I get it. All you want is votes, and if you don't say nothing, you might get all the votes. If you say something, you alienate yourself from one side or the other. So I get it. But at the same time, as a black man, nah, fam, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Maybe I should just run.
Brother,
I
I'm
got
telling you,
four. I got
38.
four. I got 4 years. I could probably get as many votes as Kanye West got.
Man, I swear to
Did,
God.
did you
Like,
see some people voted for him?
this is the problem. The problem with that is that Kanye West did that as a Trump supporter, trying to take votes away, and it backfired. It didn't work. You still had old man, old Father Time, aka Uncle Sleepy Joe, win the election. But imagine if Kanye, in his right mind, because a lot of stuff has come out to prove that Kanye, when he's not on his meds, speaks the truth, but it's just so outlandish that we don't believe it. A la Orlando Brown, a la
I didn't mean to
Jaguar
go
Wright.
down a Kanye rabbit hole with this.
Please, please, by all means, if you're listening to this, don't go down the Kanye rabbit hole. It's gonna lead you to heartbreak and 808s, and you're gonna be listening to all his great music, and you're gonna be like, he's right. Some of that stuff he's not right. Some of the stuff he is right. Think for yourself, and I mean, I promise, if you feel like a candidate is your spirit animal or whatever, go get counseling and just talk to somebody. Maybe that's the right answer to figure out your stuff. Because none of these candidates care about us in real life. In real life. Republican, Democrat, whatever, thank you, baby. Whatever you're voting for, they don't care about you. They just want your vote. And once your vote is done, it's like, no, put that out. Stop it. You're too strong. Stop that. There's nothing in there. Nothing is in there. I know that's why I put my ice, but I took all the ice out. None of these candidates care about you. Meg Thee Stallion, I want you to know, as soon as the people who was like, oh, Meg Thee Stallion did that little thing for Kamala, if Meg Thee Stallion is voting based off of tax bracket and how she can keep her money, she did that concert for Kamala and they went to the polls and voted for Trump. If, I mean, right? That's what prerogative.
You think she did?
I'm not saying I think she did or didn't, but if you're voting for money, it makes sense. Now, what's his name? The dude that did.
How many celebrities do you think that did that? Because
Oh, in the
I
past?
see
Oh, I got a list.
a bunch of fucking celebrities seem to say that they endorse the liberal side, you know?
It is. I'm gonna tell you how involved I am
So
with
you think they were
politics.
actually lying and voted different in the in the
No,
booth?
no, no. They're not lying because they didn't say I'm going to vote for so and so. They're trying to get you to vote for so and so. They didn't never say who they were voting for because if you see them at their rally, you believe they vote for them. I'm gonna tell you this: one of the most wholesome votes, and I feel like, in my personal opinion, I feel like Trump is a racist. I feel like Trump is a sexist. I feel like Trump is a what's the word for only thinking you're the good thing and everything else sucks? Narcissist. I think Trump is all those things. But Trump had Hulk Hogan go to one of his rallies, and you know I'm a wrestling fan. And I love wrestling. Hulk Hogan is on tape, and we know this. If you follow wrestling or know who Hulk Hogan is, baby girl, chill out. If you follow wrestling or know who Hulk Hogan is, you know that he's under hot water for the last 20 years now for making racist remarks and whatnot about his daughter and
Oh yeah, he did. He did do that, didn't he?
justifiable. No, no, no. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this. I might sound like a pacifist, but as a black man with three daughters, I don't see race. I don't think so as of right now. We'll see once they bring somebody home. But in my opinion, I don't see race. But I do see dollar signs, and I look at my daughter, this one right here, and say, why would you go for the broke dude that can't provide for you when you have Prince Charming over here that's like, I can give you the world if you know he's an asshole. That's dumbass parenting, and we do that. And I get it because we want the best for our daughters in our minds. What's the best for them? But real life, Hulk Hogan had no right to tell Brooke if the dude that was banging her out at the time, which happened to be a black dude, was the best for her. And he's like, I don't understand why you dating this guy when you could date a rapper or somebody who has some money. It makes sense as a dad to say that. But it's
so
not your
so
place. It's
so
not,
the problem was
you should
it
have been
was
instilling that in her
so it
when she
wasn't
was
that
a
it
baby.
was a black guy. It's like you weren't dating a one that was a successful one.
That's exactly what he said. Like that's exactly what he said. Not, I don't have a problem with you dating a nigger. Like I don't have a problem with you dating a nigger. Just date a successful nigger.
You're Hulk Hogan's daughter. At least make it a rapper. Come on
Right?
now.
Like get a good one. So that I say that to say racism is America. America is racism. It is what it is. America
Yeah,
was
you're gonna
based
have
on
that when you're
racism.
the fucking melting pot of all different races and cultures.
The fact that 200 years, what is it, 200, 400 maybe? I don't know. Whatever years it is that we had slaves in America, and you want to try to act like that shit never happened. Like, bruh, you will get more votes and sympathy based on the fact that you're being transparent. Let people learn about what happened and then move forward. But you want to hide it and shit. Nobody cares about when you hide shit. Come here.
Well, you don't learn from shit if you
We
hide
don't
it and
learn from
cover
it.
them.
All right, we got less than a minute, and what you got, man? Because I'm gonna post this. I don't care. Me and my sweetheart. What you got, baby? You got something to say?
What you mean? You got to peace out?
Yeah, I'm gonna put her to bed. She gotta go to bed. It's already 11. We ain't supposed to be up this late. I'm supposed to be in bed at 10:30. But
No,
this
I
right
think
here, if you
I'm
want to
pretty
do
good
this,
on it.
if you want to go live, let me
Good,
know. We can do this.
good, good wrap up on the I'm kind of I'm kind of liking the Hulk Hogan part. I didn't know that detail about that whole
Oh
situation.
man, I'll send you
He's like,
videos. I'll send you videos.
let it be a successful guy, you know?
Right, and that's the thing. All right, buddy. We'll
Yeah,
talk. We'll talk.
he
Let's
just
end
didn't
this
want to lose it.
recording.